welcome to the Motor City. This is Comerica Park, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins and the Detroit Tigers. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first 2, and regardless of how important the series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here, and today's starter, Jack Flaherty. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man, not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home.
Well, Jack Flaherty on the mound for us. A day after we kind of fumbled a good Tarek Skubal start. A no decision for our ace as that fastball is in to John Birdie. Throwback day, in a way. Tigers with the old jerseys on, back when the old English D on the chest was different than the one on the cap, and the Florida Marlins throwbacks for the now Miami Marlins today. In the air for Wenzel Perez. Early, easy out. All right. Brian De La Cruz batting second today, followed by Arise. Jazz Chisholm back in the lineup, as is Josh Bell and Nick Gordon, who committed 3 errors in the first game of this series over at shortstop.
If the pitcher's able to expand the zone, can be very difficult for an offense like this to get going. You've got to somehow
sinker in from Flaherty.
Some runners on base so that when you do have those free swingers come up, you can cash in with some runs that are plated.
Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
1 out, base is empty. Up
Gross.
and in. That's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1 here on De La Cruz.
The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Slider got him out in front. Try an early knuckle curve. And got him swinging, and a block from Carson Kelly. First strikeout for Flaherty, and there are 2 gone.
That's a strikeout.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate.
Didn't throw this the best, but it still falls off the table. De La Cruz right over the top of it. Didn't even time it that bad, but just couldn't get it. Luis Ariz had an all-right series, 3 for 9. I say all right as if that isn't pretty damn good, but fastball in.
1-1.
A career 323 average for Ariz. That one hammered left center field. That's going to get down. 2 out extra base hit for Luis Ariz. Just a mistake sinker. I mean, and it's a good thing Ariz doesn't have a ton of power. That cutter will miss to Jazz Chisholm. He got the day off yesterday. That one disgusting. Matt Vierling on the run. Can he get there? Yes! Couple of mistakes with the sinker there in the first. But only one of them we paid for on the double by Ariz. Oh, you got drafted by Cleveland. I've been through that hell. And speaking of hell, remember, say MLB The Show 21. There was an Edward Cabrera Future Stars card that everyone in Diamond Dynasty used. And every time I see Cabrera, since then, just flashbacks. Fastball up too high, and it was the sinker for Cabrera that everyone really loved. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Good fastball. Changeup can touch 90. Speaking of the fastball, there it was. Behind it at 97. And a floater, right field. It's got a chance to get down. No. Cut off by Victor Mesa Jr.
Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. A guy who's been
Kerry Carpenter back in the lineup for the first time in this series. Miami threw lefties at us the first 2 games, so Carpenter, of course, out of the lineup.
Guy you want to see at the plate. If you root for this team, he's the guy you want up there with runners on base right now.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers.
Torkelson enters play, tied for first in the American League in homers. It's a really good strike from Cabrera.
Swing and a miss.
Well, first bad swing of the day.
Got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone.
I don't think I went. Did not.
And get through this at bat.
Nope, he held back.
I feel like I've been in Akron Rubber Duck before, but it's been a really long time.
The pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, a couple of sliders in that at bat, and then drops in the slurve. That's tricky. 2 away for Green. And a whiff on the change. And you make a pick after this inning is over. Well, Riley Green is available if you want to pick him right now. He hasn't done anything yet. Only McKinstry and Carpenter are gone. We can just do it now. Why not? Nope, you'll wait? All right.
And the right-hander deals. And it's fouled away.
Fouled away on the fastball. Got a couple bench guys in the lineup today.
And down on strikes he goes.
It's a rough first inning. We swung at a couple really bad pitches.
Tigers fail to make any noise. We played an inning. No score.
It was a good call, apparently.
Top of the second.
Josh Bell going to lead off. So let's see here. For Detroit, Fearling is available, although 0 for 1, so you're at a 0 on that. Carson Kelly, Cole Keith, Wenzel Perez, Javier Baez are all out there to pick the stick here today. Josh Bell played game 1, day off yesterday. What a mistake. It's the 3rd mistake I've made with his sinker already.
To protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Cutter misses. Something told me you were going with Wenzel.
Patty Johnson is some boo, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks.
It's a good curveball taken by Bell.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the
Try a slider. I don't know if it's going to work.
Hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
McKinstry on the run. He ain't going to get it. Into the netting anyway. See if we can throw this cutter. And we did, but another ball squared up decently well. Out there to center field for Fearling to get.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins.
I'm liking the power he's shown recently.
Well, we had a really hard hit double yesterday with Wenzel Perez, so anything's possible. In the lineup back-to-back days for what might be the first time.
No score here in the second.
Sinker fouled away by Jesus Sanchez. Fastball was up above the zone. Chase there. Quick 0-2. Curve. That one could be trouble. Wenzel Perez can't get it. Off the wall. That'll be a double at least. 2 hits for the Marlins in this game. Both doubles. As Jesus Sanchez out in front and hit one hard. And our pitching has allowed more hard contact in these last 2 games to the Marlins, of all teams, than we really have all year. Nick Gordon, 3 errors in the first game of the series. Back in the lineup after a day off yesterday. Although it is a little bit silly that Gordon has played 2 games in this series, Anderson only 1. Curveball foul. I mean, I know I'd much rather have Tim Anderson over Nick Gordon at short, but on the ground to Torque, it will advance the runner to third. With 2 away here in the second.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead.
Don't have many first homers left to get this year. Just Vierling and Wenzel Perez. Akil Baddoo was on the team for a few days, and even he homered.
And a pitch.
Curveball, foul. Try and blast a fastball by Victor Mesa. Let's see. No, but Perez should be over there, and even after the second Miami double, we allow no runs.
Marlins leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Carpenter, Kelly, and Keith due up. Wind blowing in from center field for the second time in this series. Seemingly decently strong.
We head to the bottom of the second. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
It's so weird to look at the jerseys with the old D on the front that, I mean, was so normal for so long, and now it looks weird.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivery.
Carpenter, a first pitch ground out. That was a really good changeup that, I mean, even when I swung at it, it didn't look like it was below the zone, and then that's where apparently it wound up.
And now the batter is
Carson Kelly batting .310. Oh, launched on a mistake changeup there from Cabrera, but foul. I mean, .379 in his last, I don't know how many it said, 9, 11 games. There's that nasty sinker from Cabrera. Changeup is down low, 1-2 on Kelly.
One down, base is empty.
Such a gross slurve. Basically, I feel like we have to make that adjustment. I don't think he's got a 12-6. I don't think he's got just a straight curveball. You see something pop up, you might as well just not even offer. 2 away for Cole Key. Ball 1.
Pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
If you strike out looking on the slurve in the zone, so be it. Cole Keith, left field. That will drop. Well, the no-hitter pressure off early. And with the way Cabrera had carved through the first 5, it feels very good. And here is Wenzel Perez, a 3-for-8 series. Oh, just way too much up top.
Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Ball 1.
Key off of first with 2 away.
Another good changeup. Cabrera's really got that pitch going.
And another ball.
He never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity.
22 pitches for Cabrera. 2-2 on Wenzel Perez here in the second.
The pitch.
And a grounder.
Right side. He takes it.
Bell tags the bag.
That'll do it.
Out in front on a change. I mean, and we were hardly out in front on that changeup, but Perez just spikes it into the ground. Tigers get their first hit, though.
And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes.
9-1-2 for the Marlins, Nick Fortes.
That's in there. That's strike 1. Fortes goes 5 feet 11 inches. 27 years old.
Take a little bit off the cutter here. Batting .362 in the number 9 spot.
The line and the pitch.
Swing and a miss. Second strikeout for Flaherty. I feel like I've had more success getting guys to miss the slider when I miss the meter. So bizarre. Here's Birdie. Do have to guard against the bunt just a little bit. At least keep it in our minds. As Wenzel Perez comes in and gets that one 2 away.
And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins.
And now the DH, Brian De La Cruz.
De La Cruz 0 for 1. We definitely do not want this inning extended for Luis Ariz and Jazz Chisholm. Fastball fouled straight back. How about a 1-1 curveball? Left up, but well out in front. That's such a nasty cutter. And not in a good way. Baez on to first, though. Ends the inning. Well, the first 1-2-3 inning for Flaherty. Baez, McKinstry, and Vierling do up for Detroit. Javier Baez had a big day yesterday. Home run number 4. Average, though, just chilling right on that Mendoza line, right around 200. And a floater, center field, that is going to get caught. That's a hanging slurve that we just popped right up. Well, it is so entirely gross that Reese Olson has allowed 16 runs all year, which is very good. His ERA is just over 2. The Tigers' offense in his starts has gotten him 6. And I want to say he's got more than 6 starts. It's atrocious. McKinstry, 1-0.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
That felt like a good swing. Tiny bit behind. Goes to 1-1. McKinstry comes in batting .339.
And here it comes. And another
flinch at the fastball below. Chopper. Throw from Ariz. Good. 2 gone.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Top of the Tigers' order. Back up. Here is Vierling.
Right through there for a strike.
I can just never commit to his fastball because he's got that nasty sinker that's just as quick. Foul it off. So here's the thing. I tried. I actually got all that done last night. That's why I ended stream as soon as I did. And then at some point my internet went out last night, I guess, and they did not upload. It just canceled all the uploads, so that was fun. But they're all ready. They should be there tomorrow as long as that doesn't happen again.
2 outs. Just off the inside edge.
It's a good take.
Yeah, usually they get uploaded the day after. But I had said we went pretty late the other day, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna put off editing for one day, and then I got everything done last night, and then just went to hell. So
1-2 now. And another ball.
2-2 on Vierling. Yeah, so, I mean, there's that. There's our Mazda race at the Indy Road Course.
The pitch.
There's a Red Wings playoff game that was supposed to be uploaded last night and just didn't get there. Fouling away from Vierling. A fastball up top at 97. Pretty much just lucky we made contact.
To kick the pitch.
Went right back to it and a base hit for Matt Vierling.
And that extends the inning for
Good to see hard contact out of him. Been a little bit of a rough stretch for Matt.
Great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And next up for the Tigers, Spencer Torkelson. His first at-bat was a strikeout.
Torkelson struck out his first time, and he's going to pop up right in behind home plate this time.
They get Torkelson for the out.
Game gave me a late swing on that, but at least the graphic looked like we were right through there. I mean, I guess we were late if the game wanted me to pull it.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis
Felt like a good ball to swing at as Arias leads off. 1 for 1 with a double. That happened back in the first. 53 hits on the year. Popped up, foul ground. McKinstry over.
We'll see, but I think they have to.
And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out.
Up next for the Marlins, the center fielder,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He's 0 for 1.
Jazz Chisholm up for the first, or second time rather, in this game. 0 for 4 in the series, so Marlins, at least in this universe, have some 2 players that are very, very good. One you could argue a superstar in Arias, and Arias has done his work, but Chisholm, with a day off mixed in, has not been productive now. 0 for 5.
On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am.
Josh Bell, a good sample size against Josh Flaherty. He's 5 for 28.
Pitch to hit, and as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
That's in there.
Sinker in. 0-2. Kerr. What a take, though.
Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Cutter fouled off.
1-2 here.
Oh!
Just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Kind of break right there.
Slider definitely in the zone, called a ball. Umpire had been right on it all game. I mean, that's a bit of a surprise.
And he deals.
Makes us throw another pitch to Bell. It's shallow left field. In moves Carpenter to make the play. We don't pay for the umpire's incompetence. 2 hits for both teams. No runs.
And we're back. Now it's the DH, Riley Green.
Riley Green leads off, followed by Carpenter and Kelly.
Line of the pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed.
Marlins have been firing strikes pretty much all series.
First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's
When you've got stuff like Cabrera does, and just good arm action, good pitch selection, and a good difference of speeds, you can live in the zone.
1-2 now.
1-2. Sinker got away. That was a nasty sinker up. Curled away at the last moment.
Kicks and fires. Battling here as he fouls.
Cabrera's gone to the edges here. 1-2.
And a pitch.
Up top. Easy take there for 2-2.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Took everything in my brain to not swing at that one. And, that's picked by Bell. The throw to Cabrera. And Green battles, but a little nubber of a ground out to the first base side, and a quick reaction from Josh Bell.
Digs in now. Grounded out his first time.
You see why everyone hated facing Cabrera in MLB 21.
That one fouled off.
Carpenter hit that twice. On top of a changeup, spiked it straight down.
Ball in there.
1-1. Carpenter 0 for 1. Good fastball, and he ramped up on that. 98. As hard as he'll throw it.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to.
I know that pitch is away, and I think I was out in front of that, especially at it coming across at 96. But damn, yeah, we were just a bit too far out in front. I feel like we get a bat to that if we time that up a little bit better, but Carson Kelly, I aim down, the ball goes damn near straight up to center field. And that is a 1-2-3 inning for Edward Cabrera. We are through 4. Neither team able to break through.
All set for the start of the inning. And now
Jesus Sanchez, number 6 hitter for the Marlins, leads off the 5th. Flaherty has at least been fairly efficient. I believe we're at pitch 48. Yeah. Fastball in, strike 2.
Here comes a pitch. Gets a piece there.
Ball, got a piece of that. Try fastball upstairs.
Righty delivers.
Oh, called out on strikes. A little bit of a tough call. This ball is just a hair high, but it does at least clip the zone barely.
Pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Nick Gordon.
Next to hit, Nick.
No errors today. We haven't really hit
Misses
many
inside.
ground balls to his side, if any. On the ground, Cole Keith.
Right side, Keith. Gathers.
Keep going.
Throws to first. And the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was
Here we go. Here's Victor Mesa.
Nice ground out.
And first offering is fouled off.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Marlins have had a good eye so far here in this game. That's a good sinker, but just a bit inside. Good take. That one was a pretty miserable curveball, honestly, but Mesa offers 1 and 2.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Now that is a confident take.
Nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
Cutter, foul.
Fights it off, you'll see another.
Missed its spot. Try and throw a good curveball here.
2 down, nobody on.
And that wasn't really a good curveball. That gets down. And that has a chance to be extra bases as Carpenter's throw is in time to get him to end the inning.
Halfway through this one, still no score.
What a turn and gun by Kerry Carpenter. I'm actually not so sure Cole Keith didn't miss that tag.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Colt Keith.
But the game doesn't think so, so we'll take it.
Pitch. Out in front with the swing, and that is
Out in front with the first pitch changeup from Cabrera.
Discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. It's a
good sinker in. Has that same action, but gets on you a good bit quicker. 0-2. And then he goes with that sinker that looks like it's just burning down for that outside low corner. And then it actually has some good action on it and cuts away.
kicks and deals. And that's downstairs and outside.
Ball 1 to Cole Keith.
You know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
It's one that you let hit you. Well, I don't know if we want to let Cole Keith get hit in the knee by a slurve.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Damn, what a set. Whoa, what a setup, but the throw from the catcher is over the head of Josh Bell. It is a strikeout for Colt Keith, but he's on first base. I mean, he had all the time in the world. I don't even know why a throw was required, truth be told. It's a nice backup there by Luis Arias because, I mean, that ball, or no, that ball might go all the way to the wall. That pitch was a good candidate for Wenzel Perez's first homer, but a tiny little bit behind. Up top, 1-1. We don't have great speed on first base with Colt Keith, only 55.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. He's got a rare skill set.
Good fastball, down to 95.
His stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see
2-2. We are making Cabrera throw a few more pitches here. He's about to throw pitch number 60. And energy in the red.
At the belt and fires.
We went around. Late break on the slider. Cabrera gets the strikeout. One away for Javi Baez. I mean, I'm out in front on a hang and slurve, man, which is kind of the goal. I'm trying to pull the ball, but Javi just whiffed. 1-1. On the bright side, I don't see Cabrera going deep into this game, so we will get a Marlins bullpen arm. At some point, it's just a nasty, nasty slurve. I mean, that ball should be crushed every single day, but Cabrera just has us off. And it is also a changeup at 89. Strikeout for Baez. That is Cabrera's 7th and 2nd of the inning. And just, well, way too far behind it. It's just, Cabrera's got our number right now.
Here's the third baseman, Zach McKinstry.
If ever there was a need for fire-up chips, now's the time. That isn't exactly firing up chips. The throw from the catcher ends the inning. And after the error on the strikeout, Tigers go scoreless through 5. Remember when we led 2-0 in yesterday's game? Now, 1 run since. Miami, of course, scored 6, came back to win that game. Tigers' offense last couple games has been possibly the worst we've seen all year, as that's a leadoff single for Nick Fortes. Hit pretty slowly, or at least it hit the dirt and the grass and slowed down a bit. I thought Baez was going to have a chance to get that, but no. That's a ball to John Birdie, man. Rough call. And a sinker. It's a line drive to Colt Keith. Never touched the ground, and he made that a lot more difficult than he needed to. But a first out. A little bit concerning that that ball was hit the other way. Ryan De La Cruz fouled away. De La Cruz 1 for 5 in his career against Flaherty. Oh, man! Oh my God, it's clear as day a strike. Why are we bailing this team out? Curveball, chop foul. Slider, that's hit to right, a base hit. Wenzel moving in, holding the runner at second base. First and second, only 1 away.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man.
And you guessed it, opposite field.
Just hope it finds a hole. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Go ahead, run on base. Now here is Luis.
This is a rough spot to face Luis Ariz. Pulled foul. I really don't know if I'd rather him pull it or not. Sinker, right field. Perez is there. They will tag the runner. The throw from Perez will not contest that, but there are 2 away. So at the end of the day, that's not going to be too costly.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm looks to the mistake sinker up from Flaherty. Should be late on this. And he is, but whoa. Did we miss our spot? 0-2 on Jazz Chisholm.
2 on, 2 outs.
Curve, strike 3! Got him! Just dropped in. And Chisholm down on strikes, a huge out. I wonder what this picture Austin sent me is. He's still at work, so it can't be good.
Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the center fielder, Matt Beerling.
Top of the Tigers order in the 6th.
The pitch. The other way. And a base hit. And a board on the
A weak base hit for Beerling. Well, now it's us taking pitches, jamming us inside the other way.
Detroit, Spencer Torkelson.
Yeah, can confirm it definitely was not that. Ball 1 to Torque. Getting a runner on when you're guaranteed to get Riley Green up in the inning. Massive. And now 2-0 on Torkelson. 38 runs driven in. It was literally just a picture of the inside of our range machine. Three and one.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Righty to the plate. 3-1.
It is a walk to Torkelson. Cabrera in a bit of trouble and nearly out of gas.
First and second, no outs. Here's Riley Green.
Riley Green with a 5-for-10 series. Hey, it makes my life easier tomorrow, so that's good news for me. And it's ball 1 to Green. And a little blooper, left field. I shouldn't have sent him. We're not going to send him. Nobody out here in the 6th. And a base hit for Riley Green, his 6th. No, the actual dispenser for our range balls.
And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter,
Kerry Carpenter.
Golden opportunity right here.
Bases juiced. Oh, and he grounds in to a double play. A run scores on the play, but that will not be an RBI. Oh, that felt like such a Carpenter swing as well, as that'll be all for Edward Cabrera. Oh, how disappointing is that? Because, I mean, who knows if one run's going to be enough? I mean, we should probably get Flaherty's replacement up in the bullpen in case next half inning goes wrong. It's this JT Shagwa For the second time in this series, 19th game. Did you do something? Kind of, but at the same time, no.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Carson.
I mean, that's a hung slurve with good timing. And Carpenter grounds out for the double play, but a run scores. Carson Kelly launches foul.
One run across in the frame so far.
Shagwa with a good sinker as well. And fastball. Not a lot of difference, really, from the velocity from Cabrera.
Now the 0-1. Swings through that one. Two pretty nasty slides.
So actually, even though you kind of drove in the run, that would be that would be a negative too.
Right-hander kick steals.
Sinker down low, foul it away. The double play happens, and then no RBIs are given.
2 outs. Swing and a miss.
Good slider from Shagwa ends the inning. 1-0 Tigers. A reminder that we won a game like this
It's the Tigers 1.
within the week. We won a 1-0 game where the only run that was scored
We go to the top of the 7th. Leading off, Josh Bell.
was on a bases loaded double play. And we did indeed win that game. Fastball in from Flaherty. We will go to the bullpen. Now, unfortunately, the back end of our bullpen a little bit torn up. We're probably not going to want to use Lang today. So here for the 7th, we're going to warm up Vest. We're going to warm up Holton. Sinker taken by Bell. And fouled off. Do we want Bo? Curveball, swing and a miss. Strikeout for Flaherty. What is that? Only number 5. Which has really kind of allowed Flaherty to throw a little bit deeper into this game. I don't know if we're going to see Bo in the majors this year. Feels like he's a next year kind of guy. And that one smacked, but right to Carp. Well, 2-way. Flaherty's got a chance here to get through 7. But then we definitely get him out of this game. Bring in probably Andrew Chafin. Despite he played today? What? How did I miss that? Despite Chafin kind of letting yesterday's game get away from us, bring him back in. Curveball just missed.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7.
In the air, shallow center.
Moving under this one.
Javi Baez there.
And the Marlins down quietly.
When the hell did that happen? I literally had a conversation with a guy at work today about Bo, where it was just like, yeah, no. I was like, yeah, no, I would probably be okay with not seeing him until next year, to be honest, in a year with pretty low expectations. Oh, I see. Well, Shelby Miller took the loss yesterday for us, so fair enough. But unfortunately, though, since it's not a roster move by the Tigers and we have our own injuries to deal with, I can't bring him up.
And a pitch.
That's how we're working that these days.
Ryan Weathers, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready.
Call-ups and trades we do, injury moves, pretty much at our discretion.
consistently, and you see the results.
Cole Keith with a drive, left center field. Off Andrew Nardi, caught near the warning track.
The batter, number 46.
And next up for the Tigers, Perez. The switch.
Yeah, see, I've done that before, but it only works if you turn injuries off, then it works. We have injuries on for a little bit of a random factor. And eventually there would come a time, and it's happened in the past, where I can't do anything.
And first off,
Fouled straight back by Wenzel Perez with one away in the 7th. A step out here. Head to the bullpen. We will not need Vest, nor will we need Holton, Andrew Chafin. Actually, let's be smart about this. We don't need to just go to a back-end bullpen guy just to do it. We'd have a lefty up against 2 righties. We don't need to do that. We can go with Will Vest. And, I mean, Will Vest has been very solid for us, so we're going to feel a little bit of confidence that Vest can get us through the 8th.
The wind and the pitch. And now the count is even.
Oh, by the way, checking in on... We went into Diamond Dynasty a long time ago, shortly after the game came out. And I said, we went into Will Vest's player card in DD. And I said that I probably knew who one of the 2 people who got Will Vest to parallel 5 was. At that point, there were only 2. And I was almost right. I did say one of those 2 was my coworker. The second one was. He was so mad because that's his goal when the show comes out every year. It's to get Will Vest to parallel 5 quicker than anyone else.
One down, base is empty.
Ball, that's out.
It's a ball to Perez from Nardi. Well, floater. That looks like it's going to get down, and it does. Wenzel Perez on with 1 away.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the
Javier Baez against a lefty.
Now they've got some speed on
And Andrew Nardi.
They try to get him into motion.
Now it's Javier.
And that one smacked right center. Oh, it's... Didn't carry at all. Fighting into the wind. Well, it's Zach McKinstry due up. I mean, is there a guy that I feel comfortable subbing him with? Oh, I can't see energy here. I sat Gio today to give him a day off. Same with Rogers. Badu doesn't help us, and Canna is the one who really needs it. So we've got a bat in this spot with Zach McKinstry. Ball down low from Nardi. Zach McKinstry has a 10-game hit streak going. I didn't know that. And that is in jeopardy right now. 2-0. Oh my God, guys! The NFL schedule is out! Whoa! I don't know why we make such a big deal about that. Fouled away by Zach. Good slider in a way. Gotta have a lot of confidence to throw that pitch, and he did. And then you get conscious about the slider, and then that's how you take shit like that. That sucked. Will Vest now. Probably the toughest at bat of Vest's outing should be right here with Victor Mesa. On the ground to Baez. Well, we get the lefty matchup out of the way, even though Mesa only out by about a step.
The leadoff man is out in the 8th. We talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder.
Well, I say that. Nick Fortes due up.
Fortes
Average over 300, a hit in this game. In the air, center field, to a backtracking Veerley. Well, efficient work out of Will Vest. To this point, John Birdie, 0 for 3 today, 3 for 8 in the series, and that's to left field. And it is caught on the backhand. Kerry Carpenter. Oh, I thought that ball for sure was getting down. A quick 1-2-3 inning for Will Vest. Anthony Bender going to come on for the Marlins now. You get a point for that. I don't think you do. It's a very rough way where even if you drive in a run on a double play, you don't get an RBI. It's rough, I get that, but at the same time,
And here it comes. That one pushed foul.
not the only one that was gonna get bit on that this year. I don't know if anybody picked Rogers when that happened.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
It's a nasty floaty slider, 0-2 on Veerley.
And he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
He goes down looking, so the bullpen doing
Wow.
a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff.
They're throwing the right pitch in the right spots.
Ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to.
Our closer, Jason Foley, is full stamina, so ready to go.
And that one fouled off.
Fouled off by Torg. Your lead is so small. I know.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
I hardly tapped the button. That's the second time this inning that I have just like tapped it and then like been like, oh man, we need to no, please don't swing, and then it just swings anyway and you look stupid.
The pitch. Foul ball, it stays.
Fouled off by Torg.
That's down and in.
1-2 now. 20,000 in attendance to watch. Not a lot of offense.
And that one missing low.
Slider low.
Laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
I don't think I went. We did not.
Field to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard.
Full count.
One down, base is empty.
Foul off.
Again, and it remains 3-2. Eighth pitch of the
Be great to get Green and Carpenter up in this inning. And a ground ball. Going to be a tough play. The Jeter jump throw. And of course, well, take one of Jeter's gold gloves away. Because we got John Birdie out here making that play. From third.
2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Riley Green. 1 for 3.
Green, 1 for 3. 1-0.
Pitch misses. 2 down, nobody on.
Well, do you pitch to Green or do you pitch to Carp? Do you pitch to either one of them? And oh my God, what a play from Bender. Had no idea where the ball was. Wasn't even looking at it.
Oh, you're absolutely right. All he knew was the grounder was somewhere behind him. Just threw his glove out there and it stuck.
Is it too late to pick the beer vendors? 1 point per beer sold. Oh, we got a special Jason Foley entrance now? This is new. Although I guess this is the first time he's come out as our actual closer. So maybe it's just whoever's the closer gets that. Brian De La Cruz. 2-3-4 for the Marlins. Change up will miss. Well, so here's the deal. I was using Foley to close, but he wasn't actually in my rotation as the closer.
The 1-0. And fouled off.
So that's the first time I've seen it.
It's 2-1.
What an eye out of De La Cruz. Slider in. And I don't think we ever had a save situation with Alex Lang at home. Change up, hit hard, and the leadoff man is on. And then Wenzel Perez throws it away. Well, we're going to have to sweat this one out because guess who's up now? Quite possibly the best for average hitter in the game of baseball these days, Luis Arias. Is there Cats of the Mud? No, we finally need to get Darlington done. It's an unpopular answer, I'm sure, but it's also Wednesday. Back up the middle, and Baez cannot get it. Oh, are we in trouble now? But to be fair, the damage could be a lot worse there for Marias. Avisail Garcia gonna come into the game. Man, it looks weird seeing Mini Miggy in a Florida Marlins jersey wearing number 24. It just looks strange. Change up on the ground. Oh, it's dropped by McKinstry. We get one, but that is all. Oh, no. Oh, one out could be a huge difference in this. Josh Bell, base hit. Third blown save of the season for Jason Foley. And they're all just first pitch swinging. They're just raking right now. This game is tied. The pitch ran Jake Berger. To be fair, he's got 65 speed, but come on. I'm trying to throw probably primarily sinkers in this at-bat. Except now it's 3-0. Oh, no, Foley. Oh, my God, a 4-pitch walk. It's Nick Gordon, who's 0 for 6 in the series. Sinker is in. Change up in. 2 strikes. I tried. That's not a great pitch, but it could be 2. Keith on to second, back to first, and it is a double play. And we head to the bottom of the 9th in a tie game after yet another Jason Foley save, a blown save. Words are hard. What the fuck? Damn it, man. Ryan Weathers comes on to keep the game where it is. Game number 13. Oh, phenomenal. So the guy with all the errors in the series out of this game, and it is a lefty to face Carp. I don't have a righty I want to put in the game today. I just don't.
Right through there for a strike. And I know you want to be patient
And especially an outfielder. I mean, Canna would be the obvious choice here in this spot, but he needs a day off more than anyone.
The line to kick the pitch.
1-1.
And it's a ball and a strike.
So we're pretty much relying on Carpenter just to try and make contact, which is going to be tough.
He's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
Oh, this guy's a starter? In the game, I'm assuming he's used as long relief.
And now 2-2.
Down low, and it's a full count. I mean, even if he doesn't make contact and gets on base, I'm good with it. Had to foul that off. It's way too close. That's just a stupid slider. Oh, come on, man!
Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor.
It's not even. It clips the zone by I would say the width of a hair, but a little bit more than that. I mean, that's not a great call.
Digging in, Carson Kelly.
Carson Kelly looks at ball 1. In the air, center field. This is staying in the ballpark. And I mean, the call sucks because that's the difference of a base runner. I mean, you got a full count and then the zone expands. That's terrible.
Swing and a miss. Ugly.
I mean, we're boned in terms of not going extras here. Which might mean Darlington has to get pushed back again, which kind of sucks.
The line of the pitch.
Maybe I wake up early tomorrow morning and do it.
1-2. Left-hand hitter waits.
Line drive, right to Tim Anderson. We go to extras. Kept the Marlins offense off the board until the 9th.
Back here in Detroit, now it's the right fielder, Victor Mesa Jr.
Don't even need to go yard in the 10th with how this works anymore. And I'm just now realizing we didn't get anyone up in the pen. And I mean, we're probably best off with Faedo, to be honest, because Lord knows how long this is going to go. We've got to get at least 1 out here with Foley, as that sucked. But a right to Carpenter, 1 away. Pitcher getting tired. Well, that's good news because Alex Faedo is ready. Faedo comes on. Fastball in for a strike. Good to have a fastball again instead of just a sinker. Convinced that the Marlins just know what I'm throwing. That one in the air. Why is Colt Keith not taking that ball? As in moves Wenzel Perez, who spins to make the throw for some reason. Like, Wenzel, I don't know if you've made a good throw all game. I don't know if we should be doing that. John Birdie? Apparently, strike 1. That's gross. But 2 strikes. Change up, it's a called third. Faedo comes on and gets 2 outs, and now the Tigers with a chance to win it. And all we'll need is a single. Wenzel Perez, who does have a single in the game. I think it's Colt Keith on second base. Ball 1. So who would the Marlins rather face here? Would they rather face Perez, who has a single in the game, or would they rather go after a guy like Javier Baez? Calling for the bunt. Don't need to bunt. That was a really good swing there. That last one from Perez. Just right on it. Just right out in front, trying to pull the ball. You barrel that up, that's left center field. Didn't barrel it up.
And now the lefty. And that one fouled off.
Another good timing. 1-2 on Wenzel.
And a pitch. That one way inside. That's foul off to the right.
Please get foul. It did.
Going.
It did. It did. It did. It did. It did something. Yes. Bro. Full count on Wenzel. Woo. It's a walk to Wenzel Perez, but that really doesn't mean much. Javier Baez, who homered yesterday.
No outs. And the batter will be the shortstop, Javier Baez. Winning run at second, no outs. Here in extra innings.
Fastball up top, changeup down low. Good selection and location.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count 1-2.
All right.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again.
At some point, we have to absolutely barrel something up, right?
Up and
2-2 on Baez.
And that just misses.
And now full.
The second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
In the air, right center.
To right field.
This will at least get the runner tagged up.
Brings it in. Runner tags
One
it
away.
He makes it up to third.
Winning run up to third. For Zach McKinstry.
Down the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so
Trying to extend his hitting streak to 11 games and win the game for Detroit.
late swing, foul to the left.
I figured I'd try. Why not? I mean, McKinstry, if the ball's away, I mean, there's a good chance it's a slider and we're going to whiff on it.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and
Oh, wait a minute. This might be slow enough to beat this out, and it is. I don't know why that play wasn't allowed to continue, but we ain't going to complain.
This team is celebrating, and this win is well-deserved.
Zach McKinstry walks it off for the Tigers. Faedo the win. Weathers the loss, and we win. Yet another series, even though this one took extra innings against the Miami goddamn Marlins. Crazy.